Taste my chainsaw, zombie. Taste the chainsaw. Yes. Hey everyone, Dan here from the Diamonds Minecart, and welcome to another Minecraft mod review, where today I'm going to be showcasing the Resident Evil mod, which adds some weapons and new mobs from your favourite scary horror game. Now, we'll start off by saying that I haven't played Resident Evil since it was on like the PlayStation 1, so I'm not going to be too familiar with all the mobs, but I do want to go through this mod and show you the features. As for a Resident Evil fan and people that have played the game recently and loved it, then this mod is actually awesome. So let's get to it. So first up, we've got some crafting recipes. We have some armor and we have some weapons too, because as you know, in Resident Evil, weapons are pretty crazy. So first up, we've got these, which is food, which I didn't just mention, but we've got herbs. We've got green herb, yellow herb, and red herb, and all of these do different things. So to make the green herb, you need 5 oak leaves, a stick, and seeds to make that. Then you need 3 grass, a stick, and seeds to make the yellow herb. And then you need the same recipe without the grass on top to make the red herb. Now, the yellow herb will give you half your hunger back. The green herb will give all of your hunger back, and the red herb will give you 2.5% of your hunger back. So the green herb is really good, but you need a lot to make it, but still fairly cheap, which is really cool. So now onto some armor, which you can make. You can make the RPD armor. So for this, you are going to need iron and leather, so it's not too expensive. You need 2 iron on the left, 2 iron on the right, and then leather across the bottom and in the middle to make RPD chest part. And then you need the iron ingot across the top, 2 bits of leather and 2 bits of iron to make the pants. Then you need 2 leather and 2 iron for the boots. And then what you need to do is pop these parts into a crafting table just by themselves, and they'll create the normal armor. So let's do that actually, just so I can show you the armor. So we'll pop a crafting table down here, and then grab these. And then you pop them in the crafting table as normal, and it will create it'll be exactly the same. So I'm not sure why he does it. Maybe it's to do with Resident Evil. Apparently the boots don't want to work, but you put this in and that doesn't want to work either, so that's awesome. But let's see how much armor they give, if I can type. So they give decent armor. I think it would possibly be iron or maybe even diamond. I'm not sure, because that is just with pants on. So yeah, really cool armor, and it's really cool looking actually as well. Let's just take a look at it. Yeah, that looks cool. So that is how that works. Yeah, onto some weapons. So before I get to the weapons, I need to show you 2 more ores that have been added into this mod. And the first one is ruby, and the next one is steel. So steel kind of looks like iron, but a little bit, well, kind of white. Yeah, pretty much white. And then ruby just looks like a chaos emerald from Sonic. And these are the 2 ores that you need. And you mine them, and you simply get these. And you need them to create the weapons that come up in a second. Now, the weapon I know you want to create it. I know you want to create it. It's the chainsaw. The chainsaw has a recipe in this mod. So yeah, ignore them. Ignore them for a second. I think that's because I went in creative, into survival mode. It's awkward. But yeah, to create the chainsaw, you're going to need a chainsaw engine, and what you need is 4 redstone in each corner, the steel ingots we were talking about just now in a kind of a triangle shape, and then we need ruby and a string to make the engine. And then you pop that engine in the middle of a crafting table and add it to 2 levers, some gold, 2 coal, and 2 redstone, and you'll get the chainsaw. So the chainsaw doesn't really do anything spectacular at the moment. It is a pretty powerful weapon though. It will one-shot stuff like sheep, and I'm not sure what it will do on zombies and stuff. I'm pretty sure it's the same power as a diamond sword, because it's pretty expensive, to be fair. But yeah, you got yourself your chainsaw here. So now do you want to stare at me? Now do you want to stare at me? Didn't think so. I didn't think so. So up next, we have some more popular weapons from the Resident Evil series, the machete, the felling axe, and a combat knife. So for this, you're going to need the steel that we were talking about earlier, not iron, and then you need a stick, steel and 2 steel, sorry, in a diagonal shape for a machete, and then the traditional axe recipe, but with steel instead of anything else, for a felling axe, and then a combat knife, you need a stick, steel, and flint. So these are all cool. They're all kind of like normal power. The mod creator didn't really put much information in his post about how powerful these weapons are. I'm pretty sure this is diamonds though, the chainsaw, but the rest I'm not too sure about. I think it will be maybe more powerful than iron, but less than diamond, because you have to get your steel ore for it. But now onto the things I know you want to see, the mobs, and they are looking freaky, but the modeling in this mod is actually crazy good. So first up, it's actually handy that they're looking at me now, but they all look pretty scary. So first up is the Nemesis, and this guy is scary. He's pretty tall, so he's like 1.5 times normal Minecraft human being, and yeah, he's like the normal bad guy in Resident Evil, I think, but as I said, I'm not too sure, but still, he looks flipping awesome. So up next, we have Garrador, which is wearing a pretty pesky helmet. He's a bit angry in the eyes, and he has got some pretty evil claws going on. Look at this guy. No, no, don't come near me at all. No, no. So up next we have the appropriately named Licker. And look at this guy. He's like a dog, but more bent over and with pretty aggressive claws, I would say. So I wouldn't want to come across this guy in a dark alley. No, no, not at all. Next up we have Jack Krauser. I think that's how you say it. He's got a pretty freaky looking hat and, to be honest, a freaky looking arm. So he's got camouflage pants on, and this arm is going to wreck you. It's absolutely going to wreck you. But I have a chainsaw, man. Don't you touch me. And up next is my favorite mob, my favorite looking mob from this set. It's Chief Mendes. Look at this guy. He's like got trousers. He's double the height of a Minecraft person, but he's got half his spine showing. Yeah. So as you can see, the modeling on this mod is incredible. It looks really good. And yeah, I think this is easily my favorite one. Look at him. The power! Up next are these scary things too, the zombie dogs. They are like normal kind of Alsatians with... Well, no! What's going on? What's going on? Better get out of there because they're just going to attack me. But they have half their ribcage hanging out. They've got no pupils. And in the dark, these are really scary. They spawn as normal. And yeah, very, very scary dogs. Up next, we have Dr. Salvador, who has like a paper bag on his head. And then he has a pretty mean sword. No, no, that's a chainsaw. No, no, he's got a chainsaw. We need to get out of here. So yeah, he can match your chainsaw abilities, and you're never gonna know who he is. Never. He's trying to hit me though. What do you think you're doing? And the final mob from this set is William Birkin, and he has like an eye on his shoulder. I'm not familiar with this guy at all, actually. I'm kind of familiar with some of the earlier ones, but not him. I haven't seen him at all. But this guy has a pretty mean looking arm. Looks like he's kind of fused with a squid or something. And by the way, I don't mean to offend by not knowing these. I'm just describing them as they look in Minecraft. But I think you'll agree that all of these mobs do look incredible. They don't have any special abilities just yet. But in the dark, they will absolutely destroy you, especially these guys. They come in packs. And these guys over here, and they'll just wreck you. Completely wreck you. Chainsaw! So that is pretty much what this mod has to offer, and if you do like what you see and want to play it for yourself, then I would highly recommend it if you are a Resident Evil fan, and even if not, these mobs look incredible. So please go to the description below. It will take you to the Planet Minecraft post where you can go and download this. Also, if you're new to the channel, then please hit that subscribe button for daily Minecraft videos, and for all of you, a like and a favourite would be greatly appreciated too. So thanks a lot guys for watching, and from me and the scary looking guys, it's goodbye! Goodbye!